I know a guy.
Kim. How come Josh knows everybody? That's so funny. Oh my god. Ah! Why is it so cute? Hello, so if you join Patreon, I have all of these things here. Just wanted to show what I have basically. I didn't get to finish Heart Killers, but everything else I finished, so yeah. Thank you. I've also now got Anteam reactions, SB19 reactions, some bandmate reactions. I'm gonna have different reactions on here, different things that people may want, so please let me know what you want, and you know, then it'll be on here. Alright, so what am I gonna watch now? I'm just looking. I think I'm gonna watch these videos. So let's get into the dance practices that I forgot to do. I completely forgot that I didn't do these dance practices and nobody ever told me. I don't think anybody even realized, but yeah, I'm gonna do the dance practices because, you know, I want to, and I love these songs. Now, you know, I don't know if I like them. I'm pretty sure I already liked them in the videos I did, but I like them even more now, so I'll be doing them. But I completely forgot I never did these dance practices, so because usually I do like the song and the dance practices at the same time, but I don't think I did that for these ones. I think I just did the MVs and then I forgot all about the dances. So I thought, yeah, let's just do the dances because that would be cool. And I'm Him is definitely one of my favorite songs, so it'll be interesting to see like the dance for that because we kind of got most of it in the actual video, but still. But let's see this because oh really, we really didn't get the dance, like at the start at least, for sure we didn't get it because obviously they were laying on the ground, so it's gonna be interesting. Let's go. Let's get into it. They're wearing blue. Oh my god, that was crazy. We caught him. Oh, I love Zeta's hair here. I didn't know that was Zeta's voice. That was awesome. Haru. Use expressions. Oh my god, I forgot that Sogan had that hair in this. I love Sogan's hair here. Oh, Toya. Is this the Willy Wonka thing that Haru talks about? Yeah. I forgot that he said that. Ooh, duo. Yeah, bro, I really like Sogan, y'all. I mean, we know he's my bias, but still. My eyes are gravitating towards him a lot right now. So that expression. Oh my god, yup, yo. That's insane. How would he be able to sing from up there? Yo, that was crazy. Shit. I've realized I really do look at Haru, Sogan, Zeta the most. Like, whenever it is like a dance thing, I don't know why. Like, when it's a dance practice, I do look at them three the most, which is really interesting if you think about it. Because, like, you is such a good dancer, and Tomoya is really good at his expressions, and he's a really good dancer. I feel like obviously all of them are amazing dancers, y'all. But it really is interesting if you think about it, that I don't look at like Yu or Tomoya the most. I feel like everybody gravitates to their bias as well, but like I feel like most of the time people just do be looking at Yu or Tomoya, right? I would like to assume so anyway, but I don't actually know. Actually, if you if you're watching this as well, please tell me like who your eyes gravitate towards, because it could be different for every dance practice, right? But I think I've noticed like in a lot of the dance practices I do watch, right, all the ones I have watched, I'm pretty sure I'm looking at Sogun because he's my bias and because he often is amazing, and then Haru because he just slays every time, and I love watching his face because sometimes he just smiles and then sometimes he's just straight face the whole time, and obviously the way he moves is insane. And then Sieta is just like really growing on me. I don't know what it is like with Sieta, because I feel like it also really helped me when I watched, I mean I liked him even before this time, but like it was when I was watching the him and, I think it was him and Yuki, or was it him and Huey? No, I think it was him and Yuki. I think it was Yuki, the Next to You thing, you know, where they were where they, it's like the two kids room thing, you know, where they're talking to each other, two of them, and he was basically like a therapist to Yuki for a lot of that. But it was so good, like it was such a good episode, and I can't wait to get to the next one with Sieta in, because obviously I'm going in the order and they're still releasing stuff, so obviously there's still not every one of each of the members talking to each other yet, but I can't wait to get to all of the Sieta ones, because honestly he feels like such a kind person, like he really does, and I really like seeing him with Yuki. It was really cute. But as I say, I want to see what I want to see what why I like him so much. Like it really is interesting to me, because he's technically doesn't stand out as much as a dancer. Like obviously they're amazing, all of them are amazing, but like if you say it like in a technical way, I guess like you and like Tomoyo will be more like, I guess, technical, right? I don't know how to explain that, but like he feels like he may have done dancing when he was a kid too, but like it was a different one, right, to what they did. Because I think you did like break dancing or something, right, and Haru did something as well, and then Tomoyo did something else, or maybe Tomoyo didn't do anything else and he just like learned just because he was already, I don't know like what it is with each of them actually, but I don't know, but like they all have a distinct style in my eyes, for real, even though I obviously only just got into them. Like they still all have their own thing that they do, and to me Sieta feels like the least like the one that may not have danced before he got in here, like if that makes sense, right? Because there's always like but he's still really good. Like I'm not saying he's bad, you know what I mean? Like, and the reason why I'm watching him every time isn't because I think he's bad. Like he's not standing out in a bad way, obviously. I really like watching him though. He's really freaking good, and it's just like I don't know what it is. Like maybe it's like my eyes just see him and then I gravitate towards him too. Like it's like when he's at the front I look at him, and then if Sogun is in the front as well, I'd look at Sogun first and then I would look at him. It always depends, right? I feel like when it comes to each of them, like when whoever's in the front, you know, I'll be looking at them, but then if Sogun, Sieta or Haru are at the sides, you know, I'll be looking at them instead for a bit, you know? I don't know what it is, like it really is interesting to me, because to me, like out of the three of them, right, Haru would be the better dancer in my eyes, but then in this dance practice specifically, Sogun was going off, you know what I mean? Like he was going off. Like I was watching him more than I was watching Haru in this dance practice, for real. Like I really wish, as I said another time, I really wish people could like do that thing, you know, with your eyes where you just like have the red thing so that you could see what my eyes were seeing, you know what I mean? so you could see like where I was looking every time. Because even though, like, obviously for a lot of people they do that when there's like boobs or whatever, so that you can see where they're looking, and then it's just like funny. But my eyes, I would love to know where I was looking, you know what I mean, every single time. But yeah, let's get to One Bite. Let's get to One Bite. Oh my god, my cat's tail is under the door. He looks crazy. Anyway, like, he's on the other side of the door, but his tail's under the door, so he must be sat right there. Okay, One Bite. Anyway, let's go. This is a performance video as well, because they don't have a dance practice. So good! He looks so good. Ooh, the outfit. Expressions, you. Ooh, that was cool. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh. Yo, that's crazy. Ooh, I do like this song. Ooh, I like the way they do that. Yo, I love this hair on Sogan. Ooh. Yo, who was that? Oh, you. Shit, that was cool. What you got up? Also, Yuki's voice there was awesome. You know, a little bit. I do love that they do the high parts and they also do the low parts. Oh, Haru, he looks good. Yo, that was crazy. That was crazy. Boop ba doo ba doo. Like, I feel like they do such a good job of making sure the person or people singing like the parts that is like, even if they're not fully in the center or even if they're not in the center at all, they do such a good job of like making them stand out, you know what I mean? And they do it differently in so many different parts, because like there was that other bit, you know, where they were just 4 of them and then it was just like the person in the front was the one that was singing or rapping or whatever, and then they were all doing like the same moves, so it didn't look like they stood out, you know, but because you were kind of like looking at all of them, but because he was like the one at the front, you know, you could ignore the others, or not ignore them, but like you could be looking at all of them and you already knew it was that person that was singing, so you looked back at them, you know. And I feel like they do a really good job of making sure you know who is the one that's you're meant to be looking at, or you're meant to like know is singing. At least they do a really good job. And I really love the is it, what's it called, like the pre-chorus, is that what it is, before they go into the One Bite bit, you know, when they're singing and it's like 2 different voices that are like singing back and forth. I think they do a really good job of doing different moves, you know, both times that they did that. I think they only did that twice, right? Or did they do it the second time? No, because they would have done the bridge, and then I don't think they did it again. So I think it was twice, because the first time was, who was the first time? The first time was Huey and Tomoya, and then the second time was Yu and Yuki, right? I think that they do a really good freaking job of that, you know, because they did it both times differently, because the Huey movements with Tomoya's movements was really interesting the first time, and then Yuki and Yu did completely different things, because Yu was like on the ground and then Yuki was like kind of controlling him, which was really interesting. I really like the vibe of that, you know, and the way you got up. I think that was really cool. Like this one, they all stood out a lot, I would say. I would say maybe the ones, I mean, I feel like for performance videos especially, because the camera isn't staying still, you know, you kind of are just looking at the people in the front, right? You kind of are just looking at like the people who are like right in your face, so you can't really look around a lot, in my opinion anyway. So every single person stood out in this, because every time I was looking at the center, you know, I wasn't really looking anywhere else. Like I was looking at whoever was meant to be looked at, essentially, right? So I feel like that's interesting. So this might be the only time when, you know, you can be sure that you're looking at everybody in that way, because you are just like, it is just like one like performance video, so you just know who you're looking at. But let's get to I'm Him, because I'm very interested to see this dance, because I already like this song so much. Love this song. And yeah, let's just see the dance, because I'm pretty sure we know the dance for the most part. Oh no, it's a moving cam. Oh, Sogun's hair. I want to know who's singing that bit, you know, the scream. I want to know who's doing that scream, for real. Is you the one that does that? I like this EP. I always worked off the assumption that was Huey saying that part. Or Haru. Ooh. Ooh, bruh, that's so cool. Actually, I do remember when I first watched the MV for this, I was watching you a lot, because of the way that he goes down. Yeah. Haru's one was good there too. Oh my god. Sieta there. You. That's cool. Ooh. Ooh, that was cool from Yuki. The way that he... Oh, Tomoya's face. I'm telling you, Tommy is really good with the facial expressions. Like, you can tell. He loves doing the facial expression stuff. Bruh, that as well, I would get a headache if I have to keep doing that, you know. Ain't no way. Is that a crop top jumper jacket that Yuki's wearing? It looks so short on him. Okay. Oh. The way that Sogun... Was that Sogun? No, that wasn't Sogun. That was you, because Sogun's right there. The way he had to travel backwards was crazy. Oh. Yo, the fact that they have to do that head thing so much is insane. Yo, that looks scary. That looks scary. Do you see Huey's eyes here? He looks scary here, yo. Look at their eyes. I mean, they're all looking at us, but I feel like the scariest ones here are Huey and Sieta, right? they look scary. Like everybody else kind of looks a bit cute. And then like I don't even think Tomoya was even looking at us. I think he just forgot to look at us. But the other, yeah, those two look scary. Like I don't think Yuki could be scary to me anyway, but like Yui looks scary here. Like he really has embodied this song. Like Sieta too, bruh. That looks scary. Like Haru doesn't look scary to me because his eyes aren't like his eyes looks like not scary enough, you know, like the way that he's looking, I feel like he should look more down and then that would be scary, because like the way that Huey's looking at us is scary, you know what I mean? I feel like Sogen is also too cute, so he's not gonna look scary to me, but he's doing a good job back there though. He's doing a good job. But yeah, I feel like the ones that stood out in this one to me were definitely Yu and Haru and Tomoya's facial expressions. So in this one, definitely, I feel like, you know, I really did like Huey in this one. It's interesting, in this one, Sieta and Sogen didn't stand out as much to me. Like, even though obviously Sogen is my bias, I feel like I was looking at him a lot less, you know? I liked his pants though. I mean, I would never wear them, but like, I liked his pants. I also like Tomoya's pants, but I would never wear them. I don't like jeans. I don't wear anything like that. But yeah, the way that you went backwards in that one part, you know, because he was like in the middle, he wasn't in the middle, he was like in an area, and then he had to move all the way back because of the I like this shit, I like this beat, or whatever that was. And then Sieta like moved to kind of where he was. That was kind of cool. Like, it was kind of crazy. And Tomoya's expressions, yeah. This was 6 months ago. When were the other songs? Hold on. I feel like they were earlier, right? Yeah, 1 year ago was Oh Really, and then One Bite was 9 months ago, and then I'm Him was 6 months ago. That's really interesting, because in reality, you know, I would have assumed I'm Him was way earlier, just because of the way that Sogen and Sieta aren't getting me here. You know what I mean? But like, that could just be because I actually don't know what that would mean, actually, because I'm kind of confused why I'm feeling this way about this specific song, because I loved who was it? I'm trying to remember in the MV. Who did I like in the MV? I don't think I really had a person I really gravitated towards in the MV. Did I? I don't know. I don't think so, but I could have done. I just don't remember because it's been so long now. But I really, really, really do like Yu and Tomoya and Haru in the song. Oh, obviously Haru is keeping up, because Haru, I mean, obviously dance doesn't mean that I'm gonna change my bias. Like, Haru isn't gonna end up being my bias, but like Sogen's definitely my bias. But I feel like for dancing especially, like, Haru just keeps standing out, so that's really interesting too. But yeah, Haru is crazy. I actually, let me look at the comments of this one, because I'm very curious, like, what people think about this dance, like who stands out to them. Or maybe they don't really know who. Oh, Moya, Tomoya, Charisma, yeah. I love how each member brings their own style, but everything still looks so synced. That is true, actually, yeah. Everybody has like their own thing. Yuki, Tomoya, yeah, Yuki and Tomoya have a lot of fans. I really like this choreo, especially when Gunny controls the members. Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, I mean, I really do like when they actually, I really do like when groups like have a member or a few members like controlling other members. I feel like that's really cool. Like, the same thing happened with Yuki and Yu in the other song, right? Like, Yuki was like pulling Yu up with just his hand like doing that or whatever. That was cool. Yeah, somebody saying about Haru. I feel like there's gonna be like no comments about Sieta, right? I feel like it's very interesting to me. I feel like he's very underrated as a dancer, right? Like he has to be, because I really do rarely see any comments about Sieta. He's got to be like the least popular. Crazy. He's really good though. Like he really is freaking good. I hope that more people start appreciating him for real. As I say, like in other ones, like they really do, like different members stand out in different things. I would say. Like I feel like Yu really stands out in here because of the fact that he does a lot of this movement so fluidly and so smoothly. You know, I feel like the same goes for Haru and Tomoya. For my eyes anyway. But I also love the way that they go from like fluid to like hard straight away, and it's really cool to see their facial expressions changed, especially in one part where Haru does it. Like it was kind of like straight after like Haru is just cool, you know. I really like his ass. And I'm not surprised he's a, you know, dance leader. It makes sense. Anyway, please let me know what you think. Let me know who stands out to you in each one. You know, please let me know. I'm very curious. Goodbye.
That was a lot of like nonsense.
Can but be kidding.